Hi there, Mahendra here. Let me tell you a very interesting concept which I learned long back and have been diligently following that since so many years. It is called a circle of concern and circle of influence. I picked up this concept from a book called Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by author Stephen Covey. So let's see what this concept is all about. So there is in our lives there is always a circle of concern and there is a circle of influence. What is circle of concern? All those things which are not in our control in our life, everything, whether it will rain today, right? What would I do when there is a pandemic? IPL, for example. Let's say I am a Mumbai Indians fan and somebody is RCB fan, and we both are fighting with each other while both Dhoni and Kohli are minting their money. So all these things which are not in our control, we still end up spending lots and lots of time. So that's a typical circle of concern. Another example I can think of is I am getting jealous by my best friend becoming the coming the first in the exams. No, I will not do any study, but I will only get jealous. So that's a typical circle of concern. The circle of influence, on the other hand, is exactly the opposite thing, where we always keep on thinking about what we can do to make our lives better. Instead of getting jealous, why not to start studying? Yeah, if I'm not happy with the way I'm getting paid, why not to start looking for a job which can do that? Why not to start upskilling myself so that I will be relevant after some time? So all these things are part of circle of influence. Work-life balance, where we many times we always complain about there is no work-life balance and other things. But it is us where we have to take control of our entire life. So always remember circle of concern is anything and everything which is not in our control. Well, circle of influence is anything and everything which is only and only in our control. When we start spending a lot of time in circle of concern, then what happens is all those blame games, speculations, and ultimately which result into a lot of time wastage. The very crucial aspect of our lifetime, we keep on losing that when we are always into circle of concern. Whereas when we are in cycle of influence, suddenly those gossips, those speculations, everything is now replaced by actions, lots of actions, tiny, tiny, small actions, some small systems in our life, exercising, managing money, starting an SIP. There can be so many things which we can do today. And ultimately, actions will result to achievements. Achievements will ultimately lead to a lot of satisfaction. So always remember that in our life, the moment we start expanding our circle of influence, it always leads to a lot of growth. Thank you.